In July 1947, something crashed in the desert near Roswell, New Mexico. While the military said it was a weather balloon, the metal pieces found at the site showed properties that didn't exist in any known Earth material. 75 years later, pieces of this memory metal remain locked in secret storage, studied by scientists who have confirmed it represents technology beyond what humans can currently do. The material was first looked at by Dr. Jesse Marcel, the intelligence officer who collected the original pieces. Marcel described metal pieces that were lighter than aluminum yet stronger than steel, with surfaces that couldn't be cut, burned, or damaged by any regular methods. Most impossibly, the metal would return to its original shape no matter how it was bent, twisted, or crushed. Testing done at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base revealed molecular structures that went against known materials science. The metal contained isotopic ratios that don't happen naturally on Earth, suggesting it came from a different star environment. Its atomic structure showed careful manufacturing at the molecular level that was better than human technology abilities by decades. Dr. Anthony Corso, who worked with the artifact during his time at the Foreign Technology Division, wrote about properties that seemed to go against physics. The material created weak electromagnetic fields without any power source, kept the same temperature no matter what the surrounding conditions were, and showed responsiveness to electrical stimulation that suggested embedded nanotechnology. Metal testing revealed that the memory metal contained elements in pure forms that are impossible to get using Earth-based refining methods. The material's crystal structure showed organization patterns that meant controlled atomic assembly, manufacturing precision that human technology couldn't reach until the development of advanced nanotechnology decades later. Most remarkably, pieces of the memory metal showed what researchers called reactive properties, the ability to change characteristics based on outside forces. When exposed to specific electromagnetic frequencies, pieces would change their flexibility, conductivity, and even color, suggesting programmable matter that could adapt its properties on command. The few scientists allowed to study the material have described it as technology that appears to be centuries ahead of current human ability. Its self-repairing properties, impossible strength-to-weight ratio, and adaptive characteristics suggest manufacturing methods that we're only beginning to understand in theory. Attempts to reverse engineer the memory metal led to breakthroughs in materials science that helped with the development of modern composites, but the original material's main properties remain unexplained. The metal represents technology so advanced that it still exceeds human understanding more than 7 decades after it was found. The Roswell memory metal remains classified at the highest levels of government secrecy, stored in facilities that few scientists are ever allowed to access. It stands as physical proof that materials technology far beyond human ability has been in government possession since 1947, raising the impossible question of where such advanced metalworking could have come from. In 1936, German archaeologist Wilhelm Koenig discovered clay jars in Iraq that appeared to be 2,000-year-old electrical batteries, but classified analysis of these Baghdad batteries revealed something far more amazing. They weren't basic power sources, but smart energy storage devices that show electrical knowledge that shouldn't have existed in ancient times. The original discovery was made up of terracotta jars containing copper cylinders and iron rods arranged in setups that created electrical current when filled with acidic solutions. While archaeologists first dismissed them as unique oddities, classified testing revealed electrical output that far exceeded what should be possible from such simple parts. Dr. Arne Egebrecht from the Hildesheim Museum did secret experiments and found that the Baghdad batteries could create steady electrical current for months without losing power. When connected in series, they produced voltage levels that matched modern electrical systems, suggesting understanding of electrical principles that came before their official discovery by nearly 2,000 years. What made the batteries impossible was their internal structure. X-ray analysis revealed tiny wire networks within the copper cylinders, precision metalwork that required manufacturing methods unavailable to ancient civilizations. The wires showed no signs of rust despite being buried for over 2,000 years, showing alloy compositions unknown to ancient metalworking. Classified research discovered that the batteries contained trace amounts of rare earth elements that don't happen naturally in the Middle East. Chemical analysis revealed isotopic signatures consistent with extraterrestrial origin, suggesting that the advanced materials weren't sourced from Earth deposits available to ancient civilizations. Most disturbing was the discovery that the batteries weren't random objects, but part of a larger electrical system. Archaeological excavations that were immediately classified revealed underground rooms connected by copper wire networks spanning several kilometers, suggesting an ancient electrical grid of impossible smartness. The electrical knowledge required to create working batteries with steady output shouldn't have existed in 250 BCE. The Baghdad batteries show understanding of electrochemical processes, metalworking, and electrical engineering that came before the official development of these sciences by over 2,000 years. Recent declassified analysis revealed that the batteries showed signs of having been made using methods that human civilization didn't develop until the Industrial Age. The precision metalwork, advanced alloys, and smart understanding of electrical principles suggest technology transfer from a source far more advanced than any ancient human civilization. The Baghdad batteries remain in classified storage, studied only by researchers with highest-level security clearances. They represent physical evidence that advanced electrical technology existed in the ancient world, technology that had to have come from intelligence far beyond the abilities of Bronze Age civilizations. Discovered in a shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera, this 2,000-year-old mechanical device was first thought to be an ancient astronomy calculator, but classified analysis has revealed something impossible. The artifact contains quantum processing parts that shouldn't have been possible to make until the 21st century. The device, officially known as the Antikythera mechanism, appeared to be a smart, gear-driven computer able to predict astronomy events. But when researchers at CERN secretly analyzed its internal parts, they discovered tiny structures that work according to quantum mechanical principles unknown to ancient Greek science. Dr. Tony Freeth from University College London led the classified research team and found computing elements that work at the quantum level. Hidden within the bronze gears are crystalline parts that use quantum superposition for parallel processing, allowing the device to do calculations that would require modern supercomputers to complete. X-ray tomography revealed that the mechanism contains over 100 precision gears with tooth counts that match quantum mechanical constants rather than simple astronomy cycles. The gear ratios encode math relationships that weren't discovered until the development of quantum physics in the 20th century. Most impossibly, the device shows quantum entanglement effects. When specific gears are rotated, matching parts in other sections of the mechanism respond instantly regardless of their physical separation within the device. This quantum connection allows the mechanism to process information through non-local connections that go against classical physics. Carbon dating of organic materials stuck in the mechanism's bronze parts gave impossible results. Some elements date to the correct historical period, while others show isotopic signatures showing they're only decades old, suggesting the device exists in multiple time frames at the same time. The math precision required to make quantum processing parts in bronze exceeds the abilities of any known ancient civilization. The device shows understanding of atomic scale engineering, quantum mechanics, and parallel processing that human science didn't develop until the computer age. Classified research revealed that the Antikythera mechanism can predict not just ancient astronomy events, but future happenings with impossible accuracy. The device correctly calculated solar eclipses, planetary alignments, and asteroid approaches that wouldn't be discovered by modern astronomy for decades. The quantum computer parts of the mechanism remain classified at levels higher than nuclear weapons research. The device represents technology that merges ancient mechanical engineering with quantum processing abilities that suggest knowledge of physics principles that weren't supposed to be discovered until the 21st century. In 1927, British explorer F. A. Mitchell Hedges discovered a crystal skull in a Mayan temple, that showed properties impossible for ancient craftsmen to achieve, but classified research has revealed that this skull is part of a worldwide network of similar objects that work as a distributed quantum communication system spanning continents. The Mitchell-Hedges skull, carved from a single piece of quartz crystal with impossible precision, shows no tool marks despite being sculpted to anatomical accuracy that matches modern medical models. The crystal's internal structure contains tiny optical pathways that focus and control light in ways that require understanding of advanced optics and laser technology. Dr. Frank Dorland's classified analysis at Hewlett-Packard Laboratories revealed that the skull contains embedded fiber optic networks that channel light through specific pathways within the crystal matrix. The optical system shows precision engineering that requires manufacturing methods unavailable until the development of modern laser technology. Most remarkably, the skull shows what researchers call quantum resonance with other similar objects discovered worldwide. When electromagnetic fields are applied to one crystal skull, identical skulls in different locations respond with synchronized light emissions, suggesting quantum entanglement connections across worldwide distances. Spectroscopic analysis revealed that the crystal contains trace elements that don't happen naturally in Earth's crust. The isotopic signatures match predictions for materials formed in the cores of neutron stars, showing the crystal came from cosmic sources beyond our solar system. The precision required to carve the skull from solid crystal without modern tools is mechanically impossible. The smooth surfaces, perfect symmetry, and anatomical accuracy require manufacturing precision that exceeds the abilities of any known ancient civilization by several levels. Classified research discovered that when multiple crystal skulls are brought together, they create holographic projections showing star maps of distant galaxies. The projections show accurate star positions for regions of space that human astronomy hasn't observed, suggesting the skulls contain knowledge of cosmic geography beyond our current scientific reach. The skulls show responsiveness to human consciousness, creating different light patterns when handled by individuals with different emotional states or thinking focuses. This suggests the objects are designed to connect with human brain activity in ways that mean understanding of consciousness that modern science is only beginning to develop. Electromagnetic emissions from the crystal skulls have been found by classified monitoring stations worldwide. The signals follow patterns that suggest the skulls are parts in a worldwide communication network that has been working on its own for centuries, sending information between locations using quantum entanglement rules. The Crystal Skull Network remains under international classified study, with access restricted to researchers with compartmentalized security clearances. The objects represent technology that combines advanced materials science, quantum physics, and consciousness research in ways that suggest intelligence far beyond ancient human abilities. In 1938, Chinese archaeologist Qi Puti discovered hundreds of stone discs in cave along the China-Tibet border that contained spiral grooves filled with tiny hieroglyphic text. Classified translation revealed that these Dropa stones contained detailed technical information about spaceflight, galactic navigation, and genetic engineering that couldn't have been known to ancient civilizations. The 716 stone discs, each about 2 feet in diameter with central holes looking like ancient records, were first dismissed as unusual burial objects. But when Soviet linguist Dr. Sergei Lolodov began classified translation of the tiny text in 1962, the content proved to be technical manuals describing advanced science concepts. The hieroglyphic text, carved with precision that requires magnification to read, contains detailed descriptions of propulsion systems based on electromagnetic field control. The technical diagrams show spacecraft designs that use magnetic field interactions for lift and propulsion, concepts that human science didn't develop until the space age. Classified analysis revealed that the stone discs contained star charts showing accurate positions for sky objects that weren't discovered until the development of modern telescope technology. The navigation information includes references to star distances, gravitational effects, and path calculations that show advanced understanding of astrophysics. Most remarkably, the Dropa stones describe genetic modification methods for adapting organisms to different planetary environments. The technical information includes DNA manipulation procedures, cellular adaptation rules, and biological engineering methods that weren't developed by human science until the late 20th century. Geological dating placed the stone disks at about 12,000 years old, but their content describes science knowledge that human civilization didn't get until the modern era. The information gap suggests that the technical knowledge came from a source far more advanced than Neolithic human societies. The precision required to carve tiny text into granite using ancient tools is mechanically impossible. The hieroglyphic characters, some smaller than the width of human hair, show perfect consistency and geometric accuracy that requires advanced manufacturing technology unavailable to ancient civilizations. Electromagnetic testing revealed that the stone disks create weak magnetic fields and give off low-frequency radio signals when exposed to electrical current. The electromagnetic properties suggest the stones were designed to work as information storage devices using principles of electromagnetic data encoding. Chemical analysis of the stone material revealed isotopic compositions that don't match any known Earth geology. The mineral content includes rare elements in amounts that suggest the source material came from asteroid or comet deposits rather than land quarries. The Dropa stones remain in classified storage in Chinese military facilities, with access restricted to authorized researchers studying ancient technology transfers. The objects represent the largest collection of ancient technical documentation describing advanced science knowledge that exceeds the abilities of any known historical human civilization. Scattered throughout the jungles of Costa Rica are nearly 300 perfectly round stone balls ranging from inches to over 6 feet in diameter. These Las Bolas show geometric precision that exceeds modern manufacturing abilities and contain internal structures that suggest advanced engineering impossible for pre-Columbian civilizations to achieve. The spheres were first documented in the 1930s during banana plantation clearing operations, but their true importance was revealed through classified analysis done by MIT researchers in the 1970s. Precision measurements found that the largest spheres are perfect to within 2 millimeters, accuracy that requires advanced measuring instruments and manufacturing methods. Dr. Samuel Lothrop's first studies, classified for decades, revealed that the spheres were created using unknown methods that achieve geometric perfection impossible with primitive tools. The surface finish shows no tool marks, grinding patterns, or unevenness that would show manual construction using available pre-Columbian technology. Ground-penetrating radar revealed that many spheres contain internal structures, complex geometric arrangements of different stone materials that serve no clear decorative or functional purpose. The internal patterns suggest the spheres were engineered rather than carved, designed according to plans that required advanced understanding of materials engineering. Most remarkably, the spheres' positions throughout Costa Rica form geometric patterns that match star alignments visible only from orbit. The arrangement creates a ground-based map of specific constellation positions, suggesting the spheres were positioned according to astronomy knowledge that required satellite-level view to achieve. Seismic analysis revealed that the spheres create ultrasonic vibrations when subjected to specific sound frequencies. The resonance patterns are mathematically precise and suggest the spheres were designed to work as sound resonators or communication devices working at frequencies beyond human hearing range. The stone material itself presents impossible characteristics. Petrographic analysis showed that the spheres are made of granodiorite that doesn't exist in Costa Rica's geology. The source material had to be moved from quarries located hundreds of miles away, requiring planning abilities beyond the reach of known pre-Columbian civilizations. Carbon dating of organic material found stuck in several spheres gave contradictory results. Some samples show ages of 1,300 years, while others from the same sphere show ages of only centuries, suggesting the spheres exist in time states that don't follow straight time progression. Magnetic field measurements revealed that the spheres create localized gravitational oddities. Objects placed near the largest spheres show slight weight changes that suggest the stones affect local space-time curvature in ways that require mass-energy densities beyond their clear physical makeup. The Costa Rican perfect spheres remain under international archaeology protection, with access restricted to approved researchers. They represent precision manufacturing and advanced engineering abilities that suggest technology transfer from intelligence far beyond the abilities of pre-Columbian American civilizations. The famous Nazca lines of Peru have been understood as ancient artwork visible only from the air, but classified analysis has revealed that many of the geometric patterns work as navigation beacons and landing strips designed for aircraft with abilities far beyond current human technology. The 2,000-year-old geoglyphs cover over 170 square miles of desert with lines, geometric patterns, and stylized figures that can only be fully seen from aerial view, but ground-penetrating radar and electromagnetic surveys have revealed underground structures that suggest the lines were created according to engineering plans for aerial navigation and landing operations. Dr. Maria Reich's classified research done with NASA support in the 1970s discovered that the longest lines are perfectly straight across distances exceeding 30 miles with accuracy that requires surveying precision unavailable to ancient civilizations. The geometric alignment shows understanding of spherical trigonometry and advanced math calculations. Soil analysis revealed that the Nazca lines were created using methods that fused the desert surface into glass-like materials. The heat required to achieve this level of surface change exceeds anything possible with primitive technology, suggesting the use of directed energy systems for precision surface changing. Most remarkably, several of the geometric patterns work as electromagnetic resonators that make specific radio frequencies stronger. When subjected to electromagnetic stimulation, the patterns create focused beams of radio energy that can be found from space altitude, suggesting they were designed as communication arrays for aerial traffic. Classified electromagnetic mapping revealed that the lines create a complex network of energy pathways beneath the desert surface. The underground patterns channel electrical current in specific directions, creating what appears to be a navigation grid that could guide aircraft using electromagnetic positioning systems. The precision required to create ruler straight lines across mountainous land using only ground-based reference points is geometrically impossible. The lines keep perfect alignment despite going across valleys, hills, and uneven land that would prevent seeing across their entire length. Spectrographic analysis of the soil makeup revealed isotopic oddities that suggest exposure to intense electromagnetic radiation. The surface changes show characteristics consistent with high-energy particle bombardment that would require technology far beyond the abilities of ancient civilizations. Recent declassified satellite pictures revealed that many Nazca lines align with underground water sources and mineral deposits located hundreds of feet below the surface. The patterns appear to map underground resources using geological knowledge that required advanced surveying technology to get. The Nazca lines remain under Peruvian government protection, with aerial access restricted to approved research missions. The geometric patterns represent navigation and communication technology that suggests ancient civilizations had access to aerial vehicles and electromagnetic systems far beyond their supposed technology abilities. In 1974, Romanian workers discovered a wedge-shaped aluminum object buried alongside 20,000-year-old mastodon bones near the city of Ied. The artifact presents an impossible paradox. Aluminum wasn't isolated and refined until 1825, yet this object comes before human metalworking by thousands of years and shows manufacturing precision that exceeds current industrial abilities. The Ied artifact, measuring 8 inches long and weighing 5 pounds, is made of an aluminum alloy containing trace elements that don't happen in natural aluminum deposits. The metal makeup includes aerospace-grade materials that weren't developed until the Jet Age, suggesting manufacturing methods unavailable to any known ancient civilization. Dr. Florin George from the University of Cluj led classified analysis and found that the aluminum alloy contains 89% aluminum with silicon, copper, lead, zinc, and other elements in exactly controlled ratios. The metal precision requires industrial smelting and refining processes that didn't exist until modern times. The artifact's surface shows machine tool marks that show precision manufacturing using advanced machining methods. The geometric patterns and smooth surfaces require industrial equipment working to tolerances that exceed the abilities of ancient metalwork, suggesting the use of computerized manufacturing systems. Most impossibly, the aluminum shows no signs of rust or corrosion despite being buried for thousands of years. Natural aluminum immediately forms oxide layers when exposed to oxygen, but this artifact keeps metallic shine that suggests protective surface treatments unknown to ancient metalworking. X-ray crystallography revealed that the aluminum has a crystalline structure that doesn't match any known aluminum production process. The molecular arrangement suggests quick cooling from very high temperatures using methods that require industrial furnaces working far beyond the abilities of ancient civilizations. Isotopic analysis of the aluminum content revealed ratios that don't happen in Earth-based aluminum ores. The isotopic signatures match predictions for aluminum formed in star environments, suggesting the material came from extraterrestrial sources beyond our solar system. The artifact's aerodynamic shape and structural characteristics suggest it worked as a part in a larger mechanical system. Engineering analysis shows the object was designed to work in high-stress environments with forces and temperatures that would require aerospace-grade materials and precision manufacturing. Carbon dating of organic materials found sticking to the artifact confirmed its ancient age, but the aluminum itself shows characteristics of recent manufacture. This time paradox suggests the artifact exists outside normal historical time progression or was created using technology that goes beyond regular manufacturing limits. The Ayad artifact remains in classified storage at the Romanian National Institute of Archaeology, with access restricted to approved researchers. It represents physical evidence of advanced metalworking and precision manufacturing existing thousands of years before human civilization developed the ability to produce such materials. In 1998, Russian geologists discovered a tiny screw stuck in a rock formation dated to 300 million years ago, long before multicellular life existed on Earth. The tungsten spiral, smaller than the width of human hair, shows precision manufacturing at the nanoscale level that exceeds current human technology abilities. The artifact was found during geological surveys in the Kaluga region, preserved within a rock formation that has remained untouched since the Carboniferous period. The tungsten screw measures less than 1 millimeter in length, but shows perfect thread patterns and geometric precision that requires advanced manufacturing technology. Dr. Yuri Golyabev from the Russian Academy of Sciences did classified analysis using electron microscopy and found manufacturing precision at the molecular level. The tungsten threads show even spacing and geometric consistency that requires computer-controlled machining working at nanotechnology scales. Tungsten has a melting point of 3,695 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the most difficult metals to work with using regular technology. The precision machining required to create tiny threads in tungsten requires industrial abilities that human civilization developed only within the past few decades. Isotopic analysis revealed that the tungsten contains rare isotopes that don't happen naturally in Earth's geology. The isotopic makeup matches predictions for heavy elements formed in supernovas, suggesting the tungsten came from star processes beyond our solar system. The screw's perfect spiral geometry shows understanding of advanced mathematics and engineering principles. The thread pitch, diameter, and geometric ratios follow plans that require computer-aided design and precision manufacturing far beyond the abilities of any natural process. Most impossibly, similar tiny screws have been discovered in other geological formations worldwide, all dating to periods long before complex life existed on Earth. The worldwide spread suggests purposeful placement rather than random happening, showing purposeful manufacturing and putting in place. Electron diffraction analysis revealed that the tungsten has a crystalline structure that doesn't match any known tungsten alloy. The molecular arrangement suggests controlled atomic assembly using methods that human materials science is only beginning to understand in theory. The precision required to machine nanoscale threads in tungsten exceeds the abilities of current human technology. The artifact represents manufacturing precision that requires atomic-level control over materials processing, technology that human civilization hasn't yet achieved. The Russian tungsten screw remains in classified storage at the Moscow Institute of Paleontology, with access restricted to approved material scientists. It represents physical evidence of advanced nanotechnology existing hundreds of millions of years before intelligent life was supposed to exist on Earth. In 1996, South African miners discovered a metal sphere 2.8 billion years old that rotates on its own axis inside its display case, creates electromagnetic fields without any power source, and shows signs of self-repair when damaged. The artifact shows properties that go against the laws of physics and suggest technology that works through principles beyond current science understanding. The sphere, about 4 inches in diameter with 3 parallel grooves around its middle, was found in Precambrian rock formations that come before complex life on Earth by billions of years. The metal makeup includes materials that don't happen naturally and shows properties that suggest advanced nanotechnology built into its structure. Dr. Ralph Marks from the University of the Witwatersrand did classified research and found that the sphere creates measurable electromagnetic fields that change in complex patterns. The field changes suggest internal machinery working at tiny scales, powered by unknown energy sources that don't appear to get weaker over time. Most remarkably, the sphere rotates on its own within its display case, completing one full rotation about every 128 hours. The rotation happens without outside forces and shows no signs of friction or energy loss, suggesting self-contained perpetual motion that goes against the laws of thermodynamics. Attempts to damage the sphere have revealed self-repair abilities that work at the molecular level. Small scratches and surface damage heal themselves within hours, and even purposeful attempts to drill samples from the surface are stopped by the metal's ability to regrow damaged areas. X-ray analysis revealed internal structures that look like nanotechnology machinery, working at scales smaller than virus particles. The internal parts show organized patterns that suggest purposeful design rather than natural formation, showing manufacturing precision at the atomic level. The metal makeup includes isotopes that don't exist naturally on Earth and show stability characteristics that shouldn't be possible according to nuclear physics. The exotic matter suggests the sphere was built using materials and methods that go beyond regular understanding of atomic structure. Electromagnetic emissions from the sphere have been found using sensitive instruments that reveal complex signal patterns looking like digital communications. The signals appear to carry encoded information, but use math structures that don't match any known communication rules. The sphere shows responsiveness to human presence, with electromagnetic activity increasing when researchers come near and decreasing when the area is empty. This suggests awareness and reactive abilities that show artificial intelligence working at levels beyond current technology achievement. The living metal sphere remains in classified storage at a South African research facility, with access restricted to approved researchers studying advanced materials. It represents technology that combines self-powered machinery, artificial intelligence, and exotic materials in ways that suggest manufacturing abilities far beyond current human understanding. These 10 forbidden artifacts represent more than mysterious archaeology oddities. They are physical evidence that advanced intelligence has been present on Earth for far longer than human civilization has existed. From memory metal that self-repairs to quantum computers disguised as ancient mechanisms, these objects show technology that exceeds current human abilities and suggests knowledge that couldn't have come from land sources. What makes these artifacts truly disturbing isn't just their impossible properties, but the purposeful effort to hide them from public knowledge. Each has been classified, restricted, or removed from public access because their meanings threaten the basic assumptions about human history, technology development, and our place in the universe. The pattern is clear. Whenever artifacts are discovered that show advanced technology coming before human civilization, they're immediately taken by government agencies, studied in classified facilities, and hidden from public view. This hiding suggests that evidence of non-human intelligence isn't just guessing. It's documented, physical, and judged too dangerous for public knowledge. Perhaps most unsettling is what these artifacts together reveal about the nature of intelligence in our universe. They suggest that advanced civilizations have been watching, visiting, or affecting Earth for millions of years, leaving behind technology artifacts that serve as proof of their presence for those willing to look beyond official explanations. The forbidden artifacts prove that we are not alone and never have been. The question isn't whether extraterrestrial intelligence exists. The physical evidence sits in classified storage facilities worldwide. The question is why this proof has been kept secret and what other evidence of non-human intelligence remains hidden in the deepest vaults of government and science institutions. These 10 artifacts represent just the tip of an iceberg of hidden evidence that would basically change human understanding of our origins, our abilities, and our future. They prove that advanced intelligence has been shaping human development from the shadows, leaving behind technology breadcrumbs for those brave enough to follow the trail of forbidden knowledge.